sweating here. I've got my
Barbie have a
my
pool
church
house?
stand over here. It is hot.
Jim, is your pool open? I'm coming over today. I'm going to be on the raft, just like. Yeah, no answer? Okay. Let's see how it is.
It's open, but we're not invited,
All
Kate.
right. Well, I'll just have to break out the Target inflatable pool in my backyard, and I'll float in that. Let's take a look. Hurricane Beryl has made landfall as of 5 a.m. this morning, right around Matagorda, Texas, as a Category 1 hurricane. It is lashing the Texas coast this morning with winds sustained at 80 miles an hour and gusts as high as 100 miles an hour, capable of causing wind damage. And we also have all of this rain moving onshore with it as well. Look at these bands. And sometimes in these outer bands, like up around the Houston area, you can get embedded tornadoes within these bands, something we'll be watching for quite a bit. It's moving north at 12 miles an hour, and the forward progress is going to slow considerably as this moves inland. You can see how slowly it's going to kind of creep through East Texas throughout the course of today. By this afternoon, it's just north of Houston. By this evening, it's up across northeast Texas and then moving up to portions of Arkansas and eventually into the Midwest. You can see how the low is going to stay well west of our area, but watch the moisture plume as it moves inland starting this morning and then right through the end of the week. Moisture is going to spread right up through the eastern half of the country, with the heaviest looking to stay just north of us. But over the next 12 hours or so, we're going to see as much as 4 inches of rain in spots like Houston and down toward Brazosport, El Campo as well. Buffalo, Texas, Tyler, Texas could pick up over a half a foot of rain as that storm slows its forward progress today. Here is where Beryl is right now. You can see that eye is over land with the heaviest of the rain on that dangerous northeast quadrant, that right front quadrant. If you divide this into quarters, you can kind of picture where that right front quadrant is, and that puts Houston right where the strongest winds, heaviest rain, and best chance for severe weather are this morning as the storm moves onshore. Closer to home, it's all about the heat and the humidity, and we're not going to break out of it until we get some storms to fire up later this week. The problem is those storms may then tap into some of that additional tropical moisture from Beryl. So we've got the heat first and then heavy storms later this week. Today, 95 in the city. The shore is a little bit better, good place to beat the heat. The Lehigh Valley, 94. Today, it's going to feel as hot as 100 to 102 at the height of the afternoon. Tomorrow is even worse. Tomorrow could feel as hot as 104 or 105. Tomorrow feeling a lot like Friday, Saturday, when we had those extremely high heat index values, and that's why the heat advisory has been issued and extended all the way through tomorrow evening. Again, topping out at 102 for the feels like today, 105 tomorrow. And then we'll be tracking Beryl's moisture, so you can see this is going to stay inland, but by the end of the week, it does get entrenched into a front that may stall overhead by Friday, possibly into Saturday. And you see all that green there. It's looking like some heavy downpours may approach, especially by Friday. So rain chances increasing each day this week. Friday is when they max out. So taking a look at your next 7 days from next weather, 2 next weather alert days today and tomorrow, and then we'll have to watch those rain chances later in the week. Friday looks like heavy downpours and much cooler weather after we finally break the heat wave, but we do it with downpours Friday into Saturday and then hot again as we clear the rain out on Sunday.